What is going on, guys? Sen decides to change his color to blue because red just is not working for him. I messed up the scoreboard. Sen actually did not win that game. Naniwa did. That is now fixed. Now we have Naniwa spawning as the green Protoss, Sen spawning as the blue Zerg. It is on Shakuras Plateau, and I'm really curious what we're going to be seeing here now. And this is the round number 2 series because these players do meet up again later in the tournament. So if that spoils anything, but hey, they just meet up in the losers bracket somewhere. Or the finals if you haven't watched any of Blizzcon. That spoiled it, but chances are you know who's in the finals of BlizzCon, so knowing these players meet up again may just be a treat to you, and you can see who wins, because I don't know if you guys know who wins all these series or not. We have this one pylon coming down here. It is at 9, and he is going to be doing a Forge Fast Expand. It's shock, because that's what Naniwa always does. He has worked it on Shattered Temple, Zelnaga Caverns, and now he's doing it on Shakuras Plateau. But hey, doesn't come to a shock at all. And some of those other maps were other series I casted of him. I haven't seen Naniwa not once open up with anything but a Forge Fast Expand. Sometimes he goes Nexus first, but every game is a Forge Fast Expand overall. This one Overlord is going to come in, see it happening, and we'll see exactly what Sen's response is. He may decide, okay, let's go for a super fast third base, or he may just say, okay, 2 base infestors. Or, hey, let's go Ling Muta again. But that did not really work out. Naniwa just hard countered that so hard. I don't know if it was blind or not. He saw a few Spore Crawlers, which would hit at Mutas, but also Sen saw like 5 gates worth of units out, and he could have been like, I need defense. So got Spine Crawlers. And Naniwa going to be throwing down his Nexus very, very soon, I would assume. He is building a pylon to block the hatch. And Sen doesn't care. I mean, he just did a double extractor check, has the pull done, and has 4 Lings on the way. And Naniwa going for this Nexus. That could be bad. That double extractor check may be what gives Sen this game. We'll find out. Naniwa with that 1 probe. Will he be able to get a defensive structure off in time? But again, 4 Lings isn't really that big of a deal. Building his 1 cannon right here. Those Lings are going to take out that 1 pylon. So that's cool, actually. The double extractor trick was not to put pressure on. It was so he can get Lings out quicker to take out the pylon so he can get his expansion. And then, of course, putting pressure on is a bonus. But it's not going to happen as that cannon does finish. Gateway is on the way. The Overlord does see the cannon finishing. He starts turning around. And those Lings turn around as well. Just go on watchtowers. And Sen's going to be droning up. And this is the part of the game where we're like, huh. Does Sen go for 3 bases, or does he go for anti-fast expand build, which isn't good on Shakuras Plateau just because it's so safe because you have the ramp at your natural? Or does he go do like some type of 2 base Muta or Infestor play? We'll see. Gateway just about done. Naniwa wanted to build a Simon Escort and decided, oh, wait, I can do a whole trip of minerals back. And then I'm going to build this. And that is efficiency at its finest, guys. You saw that probe just come out here. Look at the gateway. Kind of gave it a blank stare. It's like, huh. I'm going to go mine on 1 patch and then go build a Simon Escort. And it worked out perfectly for him. Sen droning up, and it looks like, no, that's just an Overlord. See, I'm almost positive Sen's going to go for another hatch, go for fast 3 base. But I don't know. Naniwa did go for double Stargate. And that could scare Sen away from doing a quick 3rd base. Generally, you'd see the hatch coming by now if he was. And he is. So he's going to get that right at the 6-minute mark. He's going to throw up his 3rd base. The Ling's poking up and down. See, Naniwa has a wall off, a 1U wall. He may think it's a full wall, and the Zealot was just outside of it, because from this angle, it sure looks like a wall. And the Robo Facility is coming out from Naniwa. We'll see exactly how he follows up that Robo Facility. Is he going to go 2 base Colossus? Or is he going to do some type of a Mortal Urkon push? I have no clue what Naniwa is going to do. the one link from Sen is charting its way into Naniwa's third. Oh no, it's just going to sit at the bottom of the ramp. So you can see when Naniwa tries to move out. One Zealot, though, is going to come see this third base. Turn away immediately. He's like, okay, I didn't see that. Didn't see it. You don't know I scouted that. And going to walk in. And now the Zealot has been spotted. Sen is going to get a creep tumor out. And the Zealot just going to come in and see if he can kill a single drone. And he doesn't. He kills a few lings. He sees the Evo chamber, sees the Roach one. And Naniwa knows absolutely nothing at this point. He may answer by getting Immortals, as that's what he's doing actually. He's getting the first Immortal out. We'll see if he gets a second one. And yes, he does. Whoop gates now just finishing for Naniwa. He has 4 gates up, and looks like it's going to be like an Immortal 4-gate timing attack. And if Sen builds too many roaches, he's just going to fall, because Immortals are a pretty good counter to roaches. But good news for Sen. As I say that, his lings did start running away. But say he has things at the ramp, so he could keep poking up and see, but he takes them away from the ramp. And Naniwa is going to have just a few more seconds of undiscovered pathing on his way to attack. Overseer comes in, sees the gateways in that Robo facility, and Naniwa says, okay, time to move out. We have a Spore Caller being built. And it looks like Naniwa going to make it all the way to the natural. May go to the third base. We'll see what base Naniwa decides to attack. Looks like he's going straight to that third base. And those roaches got to be careful. I mean, Immortals do a lot of damage to roaches. 55 of volley at the +1 Naniwa's at. They have 145 life. And those Immortals not attacking the roaches. They're attacking the drones and lings. But in Naniwa's defense, the roaches weren't attacking him due to force fields. And it looks like, oh man, Naniwa just managed to get to the top of this base. And looks like this hatch will be falling. The pylon does go down, so Naniwa's units up here are good as dead. But he takes out a hatch, so I'd say that may be worth it. And it looks like Naniwa's just going to go to that high ground and lose the Zealot. And looks like these roaches from Sen may be enough to just clean this little Immortal up. There it goes. And there goes everything else. Overseer at 1 more hit left, and that will be the end of scouting that Sen has on Naniwa. But Sen kind of has a good idea of what Naniwa is going. Maybe let's see if he sees that Twilight Council for Blink. What is it? Down by this Nexus. No, he doesn't. So he doesn't know Blink is going to be on the way, and Blink is a great response to Mutaplay again. Or just roaches. Blink is so strong until Infestors come out. That Changeling getting the scout, absolutely nothing. And Sen just moving these roaches around. Let's look at this worker tab. 54 to 54, dead even right now. Both players still just on 2 base. Sen trying to take this 3rd base again. 1 pylon goes down from Naniwa, and Naniwa is morphing in more units. And Changelings keep trying to get a scout on what Naniwa is doing, but Naniwa says, no, 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 that's not happening. Meanwhile, Sen has a lot of roaches. He's at 149 supply. Naniwa at 101 and is taking his 3rd base. Doesn't really have that much supply. And I actually think that Naniwa may lose this game to Sen. He is really far behind in that food count, but Sen is massing roaches, and those are not cost efficient at all. It looks like the mutas are about to be on the way. Or they already are? No mutas out. Fungal growth being released as passing lands, and the stalkers do blink back, picked off one roach, and took one volley of damage. Roaches are gonna burrow, and it looks like Overseer's just back. And Lings take both. Watchtowers can see Naniwa's entire army notices nothing but these blink stalkers. And that doesn't bode well for when the infestors do come out, because fungal growth stops you from blinking. And Sen has a successful changeling at Destiny's third base. And here we go, the roach is coming back in, or the stalker's coming in, pick off that Overseer and blink away, which will supply cap Sen, but Sen is at 200 supply right now, Naniwa at 155. And here we go, the big engagement, Fallen Growth goes off on, looks like 3 stalkers. Not that many, so Naniwa getting extremely lucky there. With all these immortals Naniwa has, I think he may be able to defend this. Lots of infested towns are being built though. Stalkers being blinked back slowly but surely. And it looks very grim right now for Sen. Naniwa has demolished that push. And Sen's about to lose a lot of stalkers, it looks like. He could just blink on top of a lot of them. And everything is retreating. Lots of Lings out for Sen. Naniwa forced to pull back. And Naniwa sees infestors with his stalkers, so that's why you see him blinking back like that. And there goes a pickoff on one infestor. Every infestor does count at this part in the game. Let's pull this tab back up. $65 workers to 63, and Naniwa 140 supply now. He's catching up slowly, but he's catching up nonetheless. He's at 1 armor, and let's see what a Zerg is at. 0-0, but his Lings may be upgraded. Let's see where that Evo chamber was. It was back here somewhere, wasn't it? There it is. I know he doesn't have melee upgrade, but here we go. Big engagement coming down. Stalkers get fungal growth yet again. And it looks like Sen may be victorious in this battle. Naniwa falling back to where he has a lot more units. And some great force fields. Infested hands coming down from Sen. And Naniwa looks like he is going to hold with the thanks to those force fields he landed. And Hydra's coming in from the back. That had to be a bad rally point. Sen going up to take his 4th base. And again, Sen's been maxed pretty much his entire game. Well, once he hit max, he stayed max. And after every battle, Sen is burrowing his roaches, just healing them up. And this is kind of like a stalemate. Sen's trying to engage right in this position so he can use his force fields to the maximum potential. And, well, Sen just says, I'm just going to choke you to death. Looks like a changeling finally died. And the Stalker's just coming up, poking and retreating. That has to be annoying. And Naniwa's Zombie's getting pretty big again. Colossus out now, making the second one, and that could be bad, but we have Corruptors on the way. And here we go, big engagement going off. Those Infestors will be going down to those Colossus, but there's plenty left in the back. Fung Growth going off on these Stalkers. A lot of them are low on life. Oh, whoops. But it looks like Naniwa has more food, but 20 roaches on the way. He doesn't have more food, but it looks like he has a larger army. Winning this battle, now picking off those Infestors. That is a huge pick-off. 24 roaches in production, and roaches not the best, especially when they don't have that roach for cover, because Blink is just going to run all over him. And here we go, Naniwa engaging, 156 supply, do 160, Naniwa slightly behind, but I believe he's got the upgrade advantage at 2-1, while Sen's at 2-1 as well. Tech advantage maybe, because he has Colossus, and he has some nice spellcasters, but it doesn't look like he really used that many spells at engagement. And it looks like Naniwa this time is just going to try to choke Sen out. He could go up to that third base if he wants to, but chances are he's just going to go to the natural, or Sen will GG out of that. Naniwa takes that series 2-0.